Hey y'all, this is Bushwhacka Keys. How y'all doing? Hey, I'm here in Osai, California. I've been trained to say that Osai. It's actually Oceanside, but I am here, and you guys may have heard in the last segment here that Dr. Keys is in his Oceanside office, and he actually had to remove my, I guess that's my left eye. He had to remove my left eye because it was so infected from the fight that I got in with Dark Keys that it just had to be removed. Well, he actually left me the eye. It's right here. So I have that framed and put it somewhere in my office back in Australia. I think I'm from Australia or might be South Africa, one or the other. Name is Bushwhacka Keys, and as you can see, you're in Rick Keys country. I'm filling it. Well, since I got my eye taken out, it's, you can see it's pretty big eye patch, but it was a big freaking eye. So that's out. So I got a big hole back there. You don't want to see inside there. So anyway, what's going on? Oh, so yeah, since I'm here, Doc Keys took my eye out. It's nice of him. I'm allowed to like present for Rick Keys. I'm here in Oceanside, and he's actually headed to a show at the Star Theater in Oceanside, California. It's called what, 27 Club, something like that. It's all the people that died at 27 years old. Would include blues man Robert. What was his last name? Can't think of it right now. Okay, so and who's all going to be there? My head's a spinning. All right, so let's even forget that. So it's the Star Theater 27 Club. All the people that died. Jimi Hendrix was one of them. Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse was one of them. I can't. Robert. I can't remember his name. He's like the most important person in blues. And who else? Oh, and Kurt Mulvaney or whatever the hell his name is from Nirvana. So anyway, that's what's going. That's where Rick Key is going to be. I understand he's going to be with some beautiful women tonight. He's so lucky. No one's going to go out with bushwhacking no more unless I find someone with a similar eye problem. So let me go ahead and announce what Rick was going to announce. He wanted to let you all know, since he's at the show at the Star with the beautiful ladies watching the 27 Club. And RJ Mishko is also going to be playing in Osai, California. Here's his older CD. Rick didn't have his newer CD, but a lot of great music on there. RJ Mishko is going to be playing with Laura Chavez, noted blues artist from the San Diego area. She's going to be playing along with RJ, a great harmonica player, and also, I believe, Rod LaMonica is going to be playing piano for that event. So bite your tongue, don't tell anyone. Well, do tell everyone. So that's at Coomber's Craft Wines in Oceanside. All right, so that's December 12th. December 16th at Humphreys Backstage, big show. Sugar Ray Rayford, he is going to be Made Blues. You guys can check on that, make sure the date is correct, December 16th, I think, at the Humphreys Backstage. So Sugar Ray, a lot of great music. So you're going to hear some music from that. Also, you're going to hear some music from RJ Mishko that I just showed you. Here's another one. Actually, Rick was telling me, and it's on the label too, that this release, Sugar Ray Rayford, it's hard to see with one eye, especially when that's the eye that doesn't see far. You know what? I just can't read it. All right. So trust me, this made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan Top 2022 Blues Release Albums. So Sugar Ray Rayford, he's going to be at Humphreys Backstage. Not easy. They're actually, I believe they played up in Long Beach or someplace, IBC finals to go to the semifinals in it actually would be the regional finals for California, who would represent that area in Memphis, Tennessee. Until the Sun is going to be one of them, and they have this one. I can read that. It's Enchantment. Ooh, speaking of enchantment, there's a lot going on here in Osai, California that I didn't know about. So Rick filled me in before I left, and I'll have to try to figure out what's going on and tell you what's going on. So some witching things going on in Oceanside. Here was another earlier version of Until the Sun, and some good music on there. You're going to hear some songs off that. And I believe Rick Keys told me he's actually working on a list and makes announcement of everyone that made it to the release albums for 2023. So Rick is 3 artists a week that made it to the list. This one hasn't made it yet. Rick is determining if it should, and I think it looks like order. Keep moving on. So Rick's got that labeled top 2023. We'll see if it makes it to the list. That Rick saw at, where the hell did he see them? He saw them at Casbah with Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. How Rick actually recorded a video, pretty good songs. And who said it? Was it Rick or Reverend P? Someone said it, that Rick is kind of going into the holiday season, Christmas season. Reverend wanted me to, well, actually wanted Rick to play some Christmas music, so I'm going to play it for him. CeCe Winans, great Christian singer. She's got a song on there, Christmas song. Now, I can only do this briefly because I'm not the expert in it like Rick Keys is, but Rick Keys was going to announce today that 2 of his most recent selections for the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top 2023 Blues Albums for 2023. So this is going to be the first one you're going to hear, Gay. And, you know, problem saying her name, and I'm sure her name too, especially with only one eye. But her name is Gay. Can you see that? Gay Adigabolola. And that made it to Rick Keys' top 2023. He said because it's so unique, a lot of fun songs on there, and he was really thinking the song about the big ovaries baby just sold him over. Gay. I'd just say gay. All right. And last but not least, here's another one. Keys, the blues album release. Nick Schneblin, a little bit easier to say than Gay Adigabolala. Nick Schneblin, What Key is Trouble In? So I know Rick Keys has been in some trouble recently. He was in Mexico for some reason, but he did tell me what's going on here in Oceanside. So I think the last you heard was that, let me see here, I forgot that. Okay, remember Witch Keys? She's the one in the green. It looks like a witch. Witch Keys was sprawled out basically on the sands of Oceanside, and she was trying to get laid in Oceanside. It was her bucket list. So no one was taking her up on the offer, and Witch Keys actually had see that little doll. It's It Keys doll, and it had been used because it looks like It Keys just in a smaller version by the witch to actually put a It Keys balls, and he wouldn't release them. So It Keys witch said, you know what? I know where your ex-boyfriend that she stripped naked is. So mummy keys to the witch for the doll, so no longer will that doll be used as a voodoo doll. You can see Witch Keys is very happy. She's got mummy keys right where she wants them, and mummy keys looks like he's pleased. What else is happening here in Osai, California? Me Keys out surfing. He ain't worrying about nothing. And here's an exciting thing. What Keys? Well, now it's X Keys. Remember, it used to be What Keys, Twitter like, but it's X Keys now. So X Keys it's a binary. It's not sure if it was a bird, an insect, or a plane. And now it's found out that it can actually walk. So X Keys is actually heading over to, you see that? It's heading over to Me Key's trailer, and they're talking about doing some sort of illicit drugs together when Me Keys is done surfing. So anyway, this is Bushwhakka Keys, and this is the Rick Keys Music Caravan. You all know how to listen now. You go to Rick Keys, that's how you spell it. Keys, Rick Keys Music Caravan. Subscribe. Once you subscribe, there's a bell. Press that bell. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from Oceanside to Australia to Ireland and to the universe. Also, there's a like, dislike. No reason to dislike Rick. He doesn't dislike you. Last but not least, there's a thumb icon. Make sure you press that thumb icon to help spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan to you, your neighbors, your family, and even your enemies. So what else? Oh, and then you can also get Rick Keys Music Caravan. It's not as I'm not going to say that. You can get Rick Keys Music Caravan. That's how you spell it. Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan on Facebook, Meta, or Twitter X. So this is Bushwhacka Keys from Oceanside, California. Rick Keys going to be at the Star Theater tonight watching the 27 Club. I believe there's still tickets left. And so everyone from the Keys family just is wishing you a great weekend. So stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up. Trust me. Look me in the eye. Well, actually, look in this eye. Okay, hold on. All right.